students achieve success in Basic and Level 4. Use the workbooks, exams, the done-for-you free resources that we've created for you, lesson plans, certificates to be personalized, etc. And when your student achieves 100% success on their RCM exam or an equivalent national exam, such as Grace Hoff's student, be sure to sign up for our UMT 100% Club, and we'll send you a special 100% Club certificate. Congratulations to all our 100% Club members, and many of the teachers, such as Grace, have more than one student that are in our 100% Club. So congratulations on achieving excellence in your success. You know, with technology being such a big part of our learning, here's how you can achieve success with the Ultimate Music Theory Flashcards app. Listen to Cassidy as she explains how to use this great learning tool in our lesson. And you can do this with your students today. Now watch Cassidy as she uses the UMT Karate Chop method to implement the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic lesson on triads. Okay, Cassidy, well, you've done lesson 7 and you've completed your composition in your supplemental workbook, and now it's time to do the Ultimate Music Theory app. So tell me how you do this.
So today we have been studying lesson 7 on major and minor triads in the Ultimate Music Theory Basic Rudiments book.
Okay.
So we are going to go into the Basic Rudiments category. And then we're going to scroll all the way down to lesson 7 where it says triads, major and minor, and then we're going to click on it and say start studying. Alright, so identify the type and quality of the triad as major or minor. Well, G to B would be major, but flat the B is minor, and then G to E is perfect, so that is a minor triad. Yay.
Sounds minor too, doesn't it?
Yes. F to A is major and F to C is perfect, so that is a major triad.
Excellent.
All right, so A to C sharp is major and A to E is perfect, so that is a major triad.
Excellent.
So A to C sharp would be major, but we're gonna make that a C natural, so it got smaller, so that means that is a minor third. And then A to E is perfect, so that is a minor triad.
Excellent job. One more.
All right. G to B is a major third, and G to D is a perfect fifth, so that means it's a major triad.
Did you get it right?
Yay, I did get it right.
Woohoo! You're shooting for like 100. Nice job. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ultimate Music Theory workbooks include 80 free flashcards in each workbook. Use the UMT flashcards, games, whiteboard, and supplemental workbooks to receive, believe, and achieve excellence in your teaching. Our UMT game designer, Joanne Barker, has created a unique Color the Orchestra game as instruments and tone color is introduced in Level 4. Level 4 includes this amazing range chart featuring the instrumental range based on the 88 keys of the piano. You will learn the range for instrument families including the string, the woodwinds, the brass, and the vocal range of human instruments. It's a great range chart to share with your students in the Level 4 supplemental workbook. Now, range and tone color of musical instruments and voice, we may wonder, well, why do we even need to know this? You're going to learn about the unique tone color of instruments, overtones, and a whole lot more as you work through the Level 4 workbook series, including tone color or timbre. In fact, when you're learning about Benjamin Britten and the Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra, we have created all the free resources for you to easily watch while completing the exercises in your supplemental workbooks. This will save you hours of time and hours, and I know because I did it. And that's how long it takes to research and find videos that will be entertaining and educational for your students. So now you simply go to GSG Music and you have easy access to listening to the Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra. And of course, students just open their workbook and complete their exercises right there. And yes, you are welcome. And if you feel so inclined, I take my coffee black and I like my chocolate dark. Another wonderful experience for you and your students is to learn about Tchaikovsky and the Nutcracker, and also about the interesting instrument used called the celesta. The resources here are simply amazing. Not only will you see the ballet while answering the questions in your book, I've also included the full ballet, so you, in fact, can have a little Nutcracker party and even dress up if you want to watch it. It may inspire your students to go and see a live performance, and someday they may even be one of the composers and one of the performers. Now, speaking of performers, today we talked about functional chord symbols, composing, instrumental and voice range, and tone color. And why do we need to know all this? It's time to put it all together. Here is my family. My husband Ray in the middle with his guitar and, by the looks of his hand, directing everyone. Our 5 children and 3 grandchildren. They all live in different cities and, in fact, 2 different countries. When they perform a live family show, they fly in 2 days before the show. I know, it's incredible. They hand the band members a chord chart that features root quality chord symbols. And as professionals, they are expected to know how to read these. The band director indicates which instrument, based on its range and tone color, will play each part within the music. The voice performers must know their voice range so they can blend their harmonies and choose appropriate music within their range and pieces that suit the tone color of their voice. Listen carefully to the instruments and the voices in this little collection of music from my family's live performance at the casino.
Life in a northern town.
One of our responsibilities as music teachers is to help our students receive the very best in music theory education so they can believe in themselves and achieve success in whatever their path is and wherever their path will lead them. We have many Ultimate Music Theory certified teachers on our webinar today, and I want to give them a very special welcome as they continue to learn through NEPD, Never-Ending Professional Development. One special Ultimate Music Theory certified teacher that I want to recognize today is Hedy Jagersma. Now, Hedy implemented the 3 success techniques. She received the information about the Ultimate Music Theory certification course. She believed it would help her in her professional development as an educator, and she achieved massive success as she implemented her knowledge upon completion of the UMTC course. Hetty is here to share her story, and I'm very grateful and happy to present Hetty Jagersma as she shares her Ultimate Music Theory certification story.
I had the privilege of doing the Ultimate Music Theory teacher training in person about 5 years ago with Gloria and Sheila. I took the plunge and spent the dollars on training at that time because I could see that their teaching and textbooks lined up with how I learned myself and like to teach. We had also just moved and I was looking for ways to build my business and income. Teaching in groups was already something I was doing with beginning piano students in the Music for Young Children program. So using the tips and tricks such as mnemonics, which we learned and practiced while doing the UMT teacher training, made total sense to me. This would be a seamless way for students to continue on with their theory training in a group format. Fast forward a few years, I now use UMT textbooks exclusively for my students. I love that there are answer keys, which is a huge time saver during a private or group lesson for me as the teacher. Also, being able to download practice exams and their answer keys helped me cut down on prep time for theory classes. This gives me more time to plan for games and other activities to do in class, which takes away the drudgery of learning theory for all my students. I have also done a basic rudiments theory camp in the past for students who have learned the basics as young students in my MYC classes. A great way to generate a little summer revenue and a confidence builder so students can successfully write their exams. We are planning a move this summer and I look forward to using the UMT curriculum in my new studio location. The regular workbooks, which I am already familiar with, plus the supplements so I can incorporate writing and history into every student's regular lesson time. Having Gloria and Sheila accessible via email and Facebook has also been a great asset as well. They are always available to bounce ideas off of and to answer any questions that might come up. I'm looking forward to learning more from them in the future and sharing this knowledge with my students.
Thank you for joining me in the Teach the Level 4 Supplemental Workbook presentation today. As you receive today's lesson, believe that you can implement these techniques into your teaching and achieve massive success in your music studio business. I look forward to hearing your success story. I'm Gloria St. Germain. Till next time, teach with passion.